The history of Saint Kitts and Nevis begins with their discovery by Christopher Columbus on his second voyage to the New World in 1493. He named Saint Kitts after his patron saint, Saint Christopher, and Nevis, a nearby volcanic island, was likely named after the Spanish term for snow due to its cloud-capped peak. The first European settlers on these islands were the English and the French, who arrived in the early 17th century. Saint Kitts and Nevis became a battleground for colonial powers vying for control over the valuable sugar trade. In 1624, the English established the first permanent settlement on Saint Kitts, while the French established their own colony on the neighboring island of Nevis. This division laid the foundation for centuries of rivalry and conflict between the two European powers. The Sugar Revolution and the Plantation Era. The 17th century saw the rise of sugar as a lucrative cash crop, and Saint Kitts and Nevis became integral to the sugar production in the Caribbean. Sugar plantations sprang up across the islands, leading to a high demand for labor. European powers turned to enslaved Africans to work on these sugar plantations, ushering in a dark chapter in the island's history. The harsh conditions of slavery and the lucrative sugar trade fueled tensions and conflicts between the European colonists and enslaved Africans. Slave rebellions, such as the 1639 rebellion on Saint Kitts led by the African leader Taki, demonstrated the resistance of the enslaved population against their oppressors. The Treaty of Paris and shifting colonial powers. The late 17th century saw Saint Kitts and Nevis changing hands between the English and the French several times. The Treaty of Breda in 1667 ceded Saint Kitts to France, while the Treaty of Ryswick in 1697 returned it to English control. Meanwhile, Nevis remained under continuous English rule. Throughout this period, the islands continued to thrive as sugar-producing colonies, with the English and French competing for dominance in the sugar trade. The Sugar Revolution brought immense wealth to the European planters but came at the cost of the suffering endured by enslaved Africans who toiled in the fields. The struggles for independence. The late 18th century marked a turning point in the history of Saint Kitts and Nevis, as revolutionary ideals began to take root in the Caribbean. The American Revolution and the French Revolution inspired enslaved Africans and free people of color across the islands to seek their freedom and equality. In 1782, the French briefly captured Saint Kitts during the American Revolutionary War, and the island became a haven for escaped slaves seeking refuge from the nearby British-controlled islands. This period of French rule was short-lived, but it left a lasting impact on the island's culture, as many free people of color settled in Saint Kitts and Nevis. Emancipation and the end of slavery. The 19th century brought significant changes to the islands, as the abolitionist movement gained momentum in Europe. The British Parliament passed the Slavery Abolition Act in 1833, leading to the emancipation of enslaved Africans throughout the British Empire in 1834. Emancipation transformed the social and economic landscape of Saint Kitts and Nevis. With the end of slavery, former enslaved people gained freedom but often faced challenges in securing land and economic independence. Many continued to work on the sugar plantations as laborers, while others turned to subsistence farming. The path to independence. In the 20th century, Saint Kitts and Nevis, like many other Caribbean nations, embarked on a journey towards self-governance and independence. In 1967, the islands achieved self-government, and in 1983, they officially became an independent nation within the Commonwealth. Independence brought challenges and opportunities for Saint Kitts and Nevis. The nation continued to rely on the sugar industry, but as global sugar prices fluctuated, the government sought to diversify the economy through tourism and offshore banking. Modern Saint Kitts and Nevis. Today, Saint Kitts and Nevis are thriving as independent nations with vibrant cultures and economies. They have become popular tourist destinations, known for their beautiful beaches, lush rainforests, and historical sites. The island's rich history is celebrated through various festivals and events that showcase their African, European, and Caribbean heritage.
The history of Saint Kitts and Nevis is a testament to the resilience of its people in the face of colonization, slavery, and adversity. From their discovery by Christopher Columbus to their emergence as independent nations, these islands have experienced a complex and often tumultuous journey. Today, Saint Kitts and Nevis stand as a testament to the enduring spirit of their people and the blending of diverse cultures in the heart of the Caribbean.